California, but not Los Angeles. Looks like I don't know what part of Cali this is, but this looks more like Western style country, deserty looking. So this ain't super bad. But you know, got my load. About to be on my way to delivering it. So this don't seem so bad. I was trying to catch this little not a convoy, but I was trying to catch, you know, these row of trucks that was going, because you know, obviously, if you can travel in a line of trucks, you can save a lot of fuel because of the aerodynamics of, you know, the air that's going over each truck that's in that line. So I was trying to catch it, but I don't think that I did, because now, as like yesterday, about to run into traffic. So we about to see what we can see. But y'all ride with me. I realized that a lot of these ride-alongs I have, a lot of people is liking to watch ride-along videos. So like I said, my phone is secure. I got both hands on the steering wheel, driving safely. So y'all are safe to ride. Put y'all seatbelts on. You know, make sure your seatbelts on. I got mine on. So y'all ride with me for a little bit. I ain't gonna try to make this video long, but just check out California with me, y'all. Matter of fact, I can cover the topics of the do's and don'ts of relationships as far as my opinion as a truck driver. So, in my opinion, there's really no set boundary when getting in a relationship as a truck driver. Just like I was saying about choosing a truck school, it's per situation, per person, per your desire. Only you know your standards of who you will deal with, what you won't deal with. So honestly, to start off with, I really would just say set your standards. Like, set what you want out of a relationship and really stick to it. And don't deviate from the standards you set because you're lonely. Because lonely is a big issue as a truck driver that mentally we deal with out here. And when we get lonely, we tend to do things as far as settling for somebody that we know freaking well we ain't got no business with. So, like I said, set your standards and really know your worth and stick to it. Like for me, my thing is, obviously, I'm a truck driver, so if I'm not going to see you all the time, the only thing that I really have is telephone. So that's even the same with my kids. Like, call me often. I don't want it to be to where I hear from you once a day or maybe once every couple of days. That shit ain't gonna work, because by the time it's all said and done, the relationship is going to get stale, because it's like, you know, you're not stimulating my mind, at least with a phone call, video chat. So that's one of my pet peeves as a truck driver is we have to have strong communication with the telephone or something, or video calling or something, since obviously I might be gone for 3 to 8 weeks at a time. So, I mean, one of the dudes, like I said, set your standards. Set your standards, and don't just go trusting people that you just met. Now, Grant, if you came into this trucking industry with somebody that you know in and out, they've been by your side for years and years, and you came into this industry with them by your side, you can trust them a lot more than you can trust somebody that you just met off a chat line, or that you just met up from a truck stop, or that you just met from the streets, or whatever. Somebody just period that you just met. Like, don't just go trusting people as a trucker, because the main thing, the reason why I say that is a lot of people, I mean, you'd be surprised what people say they won't do, or what they will do because you're not around. Like the other day, like I always talk, you know, to some of these people at truck stops or whatever, and this guy, like, people always tend to tell their stories, but like I said, one of the issues with us truckers is we don't get to socialize a lot. So when we see somebody, we up here talking your head off because all we get to see is these four little walls and this little truck claustrophobic. So like he told me his story, and I asked him about, he had relationship issues since he's always gone. So he went to tell me that he was dating this lady for like 3 years or whatever, and he said they lived together, and he said she didn't pay their bill, and she was living off of him. So he was paying everything, and he said he was really in love with her, and he said one day he was going to decide to surprise her. So he said he just did a surprise pop-up visit, to go home and surprise her with the ring. So he said he goes in the house and sit in the living room just watching TV because he didn't know if she was home or not. Because what happened was the girl that he was dating, her and the guy that she was sleeping with parked that car in the back of the neighborhood. So I guess it would appear that they wasn't home. So the guy go home with the ring, sit in the living room watching TV, and he had himself a beer, I guess trying to wait till she come home. So he said he started watching TV and stuff, and he hears something coming from the bedroom, which sound like sex noise, like, stuff like that. So he was like, man, he said he started hearing stuff, and he said by that time he done had a couple beers. So he was telling himself, like, man, I really got to stop drinking. Am I hearing stuff? So he said he kind of ain't paid no mind at first, but as it went on, he kept hearing it, and it was kind of getting louder. So he said he got up, to investigate and go back there where the bedroom was. And he said when he pushed the door open, long and behold, he said that guy was long stroking his girl. And he said a lot of people is quick to say what they would do in a situation like that. And he said, you don't know what you would do when you come up on something like that. And he said, like, he was a veteran. He was a Marine veteran. And he said he wanted to kill the guy, but I guess he was from Mississippi. So he said he heard his father's voice clear as day say, man, it ain't worth it. That bitch ain't worth your freedom, and this dude ain't worth your freedom. So he said before he snapped, the first thing that he said is he told the dude to get the fuck out of his house. And the dude was like, yeah, man, I'm sorry, like, can I put my clothes on? He's like, man, if you don't want me to kill you, I suggest you leave right now the way you done came in. He's like, man, that's wrong, man, that's wrong. And I was like, he actually said that's wrong, and he ain't here banging your wife on your bed? And he like, yeah, he said that. So he kicked the dude out, butterballed ass naked in his birthday suit. And then the female got up talking about, you know what she had the nerve to say to him? Well, it ain't what it seemed. What the fuck? What you mean it's not what it seemed? What, he just made a mistake, slipped up, and then fell in your pussy? That's not what it seemed? So he said he just left. He said he left, and he actually left her with all the stuff. He said he just took his clothes on his back and just left with his clothes on his back and let her keep the house and the cars and everything. And then the lady actually had 4 kids that he was taking care of that wasn't even his. And so, come to find out, I guess her name was on his account. So when he went to go check his account, I think he said he had like $70,000 saved. And he said that bitch done drained every dime out his account. And that's crazy because they wasn't even married, the kids wasn't his, so she got him good. So that's why I said, if you're going to be out here on the road, don't, just like the military say, don't leave, if you married, get a prenup agreement, or don't give them no power of attorney to where they can drain you for everything. Because you'd be surprised what anybody will do for a damn dollar for money, especially motherfuckers that's breed. I was going to say especially females, but niggas, dudes, guys is getting just as gold digging just as women are. So guys, y'all not exempt either. Y'all just as feminine as a damn woman is, and I experienced that firsthand. That's why if I meet a dude and he show me signs that he a little pussy ass dude that's trying to use me or live off me, he gets no love, no respect. The same way a dude will disrespect a female if she appear to be a hoe or this and that. You know how y'all guys like judging women for everything they do. I do the same stuff. I just sit back and I watch. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see if he gonna pay his way. I'm gonna see if he even gonna treat me, or is he gonna expect me to treat him first. And then if that stuff keep going on and on to where it's like you giving me the upper hand to be the boss over you. Because my thing is, if I gotta provide for you as a man, all the time, where it's not 50-50, or I'm up here, you living off of me, you better believe I got the upper hand over you. You better do what the hell I tell you to do, because my money taking care of you, and you ain't got no nerve to say nothing. Like, in a sense, like I watch a lot of Hollywood, Husbands of Hollywood, and you know how guys like to call women bitches or whatever. Shit, on Husbands of Hollywood, husbands in Hollywood, they call the guys Mitches. So you my Mitch. So, you know, you want to act like a Mitch, then be the Mitch that you are. Shut the hell up and do what I tell you. And if you don't, then I don't need you. Bye. So, if you gonna try to be with somebody, do not trust your belongings to somebody, or have a contract signed up to where they don't have no type of power of attorney to where they can drain you. The only way you trust somebody over your belongings, if you know without a shadow of a doubt that they got your back. And nowadays, you really never know, because you can know somebody for 10 years, you can know somebody for even 20 years, and at the drop of a dime, out of nowhere, they just turn on you. And you be like, where in the fuck did this come from? I would have never thought that this person would do this to me, because we've been together this long, or I've known you this long, and you would do that to me. But I will also say too, as the dudes, even though there's some a lot of grimy people out there that you can't trust, there are good people out there. So don't cover your eyes to a blessing that can come. Like, be open-minded, but be open-minded with a long spoon. Like know what can happen, but also know that things can be good. So don't always think that it's impossible to find love. But I really would just say set your standards, because to me, setting your standards is like a roadmap. So you got your roadmap of what you're looking for, so that way you won't fall for anything. But there's a saying where a person that stands for nothing will fall for anything. So if you don't have nothing that you stand for, guess what? You'll go for anything that anybody throw at you, because you don't even know, you don't know yourself, you don't know what you stand for, you don't know none of that. So my main thing I would truly say, if you can find a spouse that is willing to come in this endeavor with you, like get their CDL and then team with you, that's truly the way to go. Because now the time issue is not an issue anymore, because y'all together. But then again, even that can be a headache, because, you know, like, you used to seeing this person in a home setting to where maybe you go to work, or you go to work, so y'all got time apart. But when you in this damn truck, you in this truck 24 hours a day for whoever you're in your life, even a damn animal. Like, I got this damn dog with me, and I love her to death. But I'll be lying to y'all if I told y'all some days I just be like, God damn, I got to look at you every day. Like, sometimes, some people need it more than others. But sometimes some people need their space. And you ain't getting much of no space when you in this little truck over the road all this time, unless you get more home time than you could. But, you know, if you really like one of them people that like to grind, hustle, and get that money, I mean, you go home, but it ain't often. Like, you go home as you can, you do what you can to be home, but for the most part, your wheels is rolling, and you out here getting that paper. So if you with your wife, or with your husband, or with your man, or with your girl, whatever, if y'all really about that paper and trying to build, y'all ain't about to be running home like that. And if you're really smart about it, and y'all ain't got no kids, you wouldn't even really have no place anyway. Y'all would just probably live in the truck, and then whenever y'all want like a home setting, just get a hotel or whatever. But I mean, it's really kind of to each his own, and you just really got to play it by ear when you talking about relationships as a truck driver, because it's really hard. It's stressful and it's hard. I mean, like, you know, I really want a fulfilled relationship, but I can't have that out here. And before I just settle for anything, or even just, you know, falling victim of my loneliness and mess around, be just sleeping with random people, all that, I just deal with being lonely, because to me, it ain't worth it. And when my time comes, hopefully I'll meet another truck driver, or another guy, a good man that understands what I do for a living, and it'll work out. But until then, you know, I'll be by myself and just endure the loneliness of, you know, not being, obviously one of the main things we deal with, we want to be hugged, we want to cuddle, we want to be touched, we want sex, we want loving, like we want all that shit, but you can't really get it when you hustling all the time. So all that stuff that's missing, it's all good. I mean, I get it one day. Sometimes you need to take time to yourself to evaluate, and sometimes it ain't nothing wrong with, you know, being by yourself for a little while. So y'all already know I just had a divorce, so maybe I just use this time that single is to reflect. But I wouldn't lie to y'all though if I told y'all that I'm not trying to meet a nice man. Like, if I do find me a nice guy that's willing to go forward with me and try to build with me, then I'm all in, all in. So, you know, that's just what it is as far as my perspectives. And if any of y'all other senior truckers got some advice, or, you know, just want to tell how y'all feel, or some advice, leave a comment below. You know, if you like this video, like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe, because as always, I'm keeping it 100 trucking, and I'll keep it 100 to the best of my ability. And I hope that was of some assistance to the young man that asked me to do a video on the do's and don'ts in a relationship as a truck driver. So everyone, y'all have a blessed and lovely day. Today's been a better day for me. So, you know, I'm not, you know what though? I'm not even mad at my dispatcher, because he deep down inside, like, he is a cool dude, and he do try to do right. I think yesterday was just totally a miscommunication especially on his half and on my behalf as well. Like, I ain't gonna fully blame him for everything, because a lot of decisions that drivers make affects how things turn out on this road too. So I think I miscommunicated and he miscommunicated. So I ain't gonna sit here and blame nobody for whatever go on. Like I said, instead of just, you know, feeling like a victim, I just try to figure out what to do about it. So it's all good. I'm on my way to make it more, you know, this, like I said, this load, God almighty, this load is almost $3,000, y'all. This load is $2,700 paying. $2,700 for 800 miles. That's a fucking good ass load. Like he greasing my pockets with these loads, so like he get on my nerves sometimes, but god damn, that's why I got y'all YouTube. What would I do without YouTube? I tell y'all like, y'all, it's just like my psychologist. It's like, you know, y'all support me in everything I do. Oh my goodness. Well, time of the essence. Everyone, deuces.